Hello everybody, it's Penny here from East Hertfordshire Family Centre Service. Now I bet that if I say art and craft, you automatically think of cutting, sticking, glue, painting and probably a little bit of a mess that goes with it. But why should art and craft be restricted to those things? Let's have a go at being artistic in the kitchen. And I thought we would start with a ladybug open sandwich. And this is simple and easy for even the most youngest of our children. So let's have a go. What you need is bread, cracker, whatever you prefer to have, and spread. It can be something like cream cheese, or it can be a spread like this, or both. When you're working with your children, make sure that they have got a sort of a safe knife. This one here has got a blunt end. You can also, if you've got them, which is very good for the children, is to have a plastic one. So I'm actually going to use my plastic one for this. And I'm going to go straight on with the cream cheese. So when you're working with your children, let them have a go at spreading it. Yeah, you probably end up with more at one end than the other, but hey ho, what does it matter? They're having fun and doing. So we're going to put that onto our slice of bread or the cracker or whatever it is you've chosen to have. I've also chosen to put some cheese on the top, which you can do. And as we are making our ladybug, they like leaves. So actually on this one, I'm going to put a lettuce leaf there to make that more. So now I've got where it's going to sit and I need to put my ladybug. So I've got a tomato. Now a safe way to help your children cut is to use this method here, so the bridge. So they've got the thumb one side and the fingers the other side, and they put it through the middle and cut down. Yeah, you may well need to help them, that's absolutely fine. They love having a go at doing this. Now you're only going to need 1/2, so again put that flat down, that lovely bridge method, and again cut that in half. So now I have got 2 wings, which I'm going to place on top of my leaf. Now, ladybirds have spots. Now I've chosen to use some raisins. You can choose whatever it is you like, anything that sort of fits and doesn't. It doesn't matter if they're not quite the same colour. And then either using your cream cheese, hummus, or whatever it is you like to use, or even the spread, just going to put a little bit onto the tomato as like a glue, and then pop my raisins, I think I popped 2 there by mistake, on this side, and then exactly the same on the other side. They can slip, so sometimes it can be better just to put it straight onto the raisins. And again, remember, they have the same number of spots each side. So I'm sticking with 2. Now the head. Again, you could use many things to do that. I'm choosing a grape, and because I haven't got any black ones, I'm going to use a green one, which is fine. Now, when you're working with young children, grapes are quite big and can be easily sort of possibly the possibility of a choking. So always cut those in half. So they have got that there, and again you might want to just rest that against, or you can again stick that with your cheese glue or what have you. Now antennae. Now I find that chives are quite good for using as antennae. So again, you might be able to use a knife, or if you've got scissors available, cutting them with scissors can be good. And again, using our special glue over here, whoops, and then just pop your antennae on, and you have 1 ladybug open sandwich. So I'm going to put that, oh, one thing I nearly forgot is its legs. So I've got breadsticks, anything else that you fancy. Again, just breaking it's quite nice, and that makes a lovely sound. And Here we go with the old cream cheese. Pop that round each side, 3 legs on each side. I'm just going to pop them on the one. Oh, I'll use that one. Might have different size legs, but that's fine. So that is roughly how you can make a ladybug sandwich. Again, you use whatever things you want. So I'm going to put that over to the other side to join my other one. I actually used a black cherry for the head on my other one, so he's going to fly over there and join that one. Now, something else that's rather fun to do are fruit and veg bugs. Now I've got a few here, again made out of salad vegetables and fruit, making your own little bugs here. So I've got one made from celery, and it's got cucumber, blueberries, raisins, tomatoes, and a strawberry here. I seem to like a lot of ladybirds, so let's have a go at making one of these. And again, you can use such a variety of different fruits and vegetables. I've got bananas, celery, apple, kiwi, peppers, nectarine, carrot, good old raisins, and my grapes, and cherry tomatoes. And very much like the grapes, if you cut your cherry tomatoes in half, and here we've got cucumber here, and there's so many other things you can use, like oranges and anything else. So I am going to have a go at making a butterfly, and I'm going to use my banana for this one. Just peel that. I always sing Peel Banana while you're doing that lovely song. And again, very carefully cut that in half, because I only want 1/2 of it. And using that lovely bridge method, just cut through the half there, and there's the body. Now I'm going to use apple this time for the wings. An apple being a bit harder might be something that you need to cut yourself. But again, if you demonstrate all the time that safe method of cutting, and always keep the sharper knives out of the reach of your child. Turn that over on the flat surface. There we go. Take that away. Depending on the knives that you've got for your child, he or she may be able to cut that themselves, but I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to slice this quarter up to make some wings for my butterfly. And then I'm just going to pop those either side here, like that. And again, you might want to make a pattern to go on it. So I'm going to choose my raisins again, because they're the things I've got handy, but strawberries, anything really. And again, these are lovely ways to sort of introduce and talk about insects. You can talk about the patterns that they have on them. The symmetrical ones, meaning if it was the same each side. Anything you've got, really just use your whole imagination. I wonder what ones you can make and what the other creatures you can have a go at making. I perhaps would have put blueberries or something else like that on here, or cut up other bits of fruit or vegetables. And I'm going to use a tomato this time for his head, for my butterfly. I don't know if you can see that okay. Make sure everything else doesn't fall off. There. So there's so much you can do with these fruit and vegetables, and as I say, it's a great way to introduce bugs. You can go and look outside and see what ones you can find, get your inspiration from there. Talk about what colours they are, what are you going to use. As I say, it doesn't really matter if they're not the same colour, but it's the fun and enjoyment of doing, and this is art and crafts in the kitchen. So have fun, all of you, and I would love to know what it is that you make.